I think now this works. Yeah. I just have to check. Okay. So I'm back and we'll play some blitz. Or bullet or rapid. You can challenge me by clicking on this link. And now I'm waiting. But first of all, let's force online check. I see one challenge. Just give me a couple of seconds to finish something first. Okay. Now I'm all yours. Oh, it's again Titan Shahmat. Let's go with the Karo. Queen b6. My pet line in Karakan. Which I might research one time on stream. Just to learn it properly one day. Let's go e6 to play c5 next. And now usually what white does here is he goes a4, trying to provoke a5 and making c5 less desirable. Because of the b5 weakness which would appear. So what do I do here? Maybe h5. Maybe it's time for that. Get a very nice blockade here. White is playing very slowly, which gives me hope to maybe flag in case I get a bad position. Maybe I could go b6, c5. c3. Alright, let's move it here. Let's go b6. I think this is a good exchange for me. I put my bishop on e6 and I keep it kind of... I don't say this is perfect for me, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad thing either. Bishop e6. Bishop e7 or bishop g7? Maybe e7. Of course, now he has a lot of time to regroup his pieces and do whatever, but let's see, how is he gonna punish my passive setup? Aha, so he's gonna recycle these knights. Okay. Let's go. Let's get to c7. If he had one more knight, then I would maybe be very, very cautious. But with a setup like this, any sacrifice would be just futile. Nothing. Let's just offer a draw here. Yeah. If he had more light pieces, like maybe bishop and took up to take on h5, then it would make more sense. But like this, it's very tough to expect. And wait a second. Did I set up? Yeah, I set up my mic. Okay. Let's take on d5. Knight f3, wow. Didn't expect that. Well, I gotta take with the pawn, because if I take with the knight, with the queen, bishop g4. Geez, already problems. Problems in the paradise. Do I even want to keep this? Let's go here. Give it up. I don't want extra material just to mess with me. Let's go here. To have rook g1 and some quasi attack on the g file. Quasi play. Who is next? Spicy Sugar, you're next. AKA Fellow Form, AKA Simul Killer. Okay, rook g1. Let's go. Maybe knight b5 and then on bishop e5, knight d4. I want to keep the bishop. And then go f4, f5, maybe to open up this way. But let's see. Is this a good decision by me? Hard to say. Maybe knight g7 was his idea. Whoa. Peter Swidler much. But queen h5, what is that? What is that? I have to play this. I mean, come on. Knight f5. I got to play this. Three light pieces versus king. GD, hello. How are you doing? And now some stuff like Rook F8 might work, or it doesn't. But I feel like there's something. Rook b7, rook c7, bishop f6. Not great, but I want to go knight h6 next. Really? I don't know what was that, but I like the look of it. No stream sniping, definitely. You mean is it allowed? Oh. Well, that's on you. If you want to get tricked by the trick master. Ah, that was clumsy. Oof, what was that? Damn it. So close. So close. Oh, but wait, sorry about that. Spicy sugar is next. Let's do the similar opening. But not quite. Let's go a4. And get to a3 maybe. Maybe there. Yeah, let's make it casual. So, who is the challenger? Delirium 2022. Wait, I don't see... Let's make it this way. Okay. Let's go queen e2. To be kinda prepared for bishop h3 and that stuff. I could have gone bishop b5, but now it's too late. Now it is too late. Stopping f5. Maybe queen g4 with a double set of double pawns. Francis Dion, but first Delirium. G6. Well, let's go with c5. I was allowed, so let's play it. Can I take and go f3? This knight has no good space, good place, but it can always get to f5, so it isn't such a big deal. Bishop c5 to make it a bit unpleasant, although it's not. Not at all. Let's go here. Maybe this? I'm not sure. Rook e8, Rook e2, or this. Stopping knight c2. And now I want to go f4. Let's first go with b3. Okay. Is this a good move? Maybe it's not so good. No, I'm playing the. It's not in my schedule. Let's go here and complicate this way. Okay. Oh, I didn't plan this, but oof, good game. So let's go with d4 maybe. Oh. Maybe queen e2 check, but no, I should develop. And now take castle. Maybe this one or that one. Maybe h3 and on this to go knight h4 to basically force a trade, but this pawn is gonna be annoying to deal with. Maybe first a3 to stop any knight b4s. Let's try to ask some questions about d4. Bishop f3, bishop f3. Yeah, the d4 pawn is quite a target. Let's take, and then take on d4 with the knight, because if I take with the queen there's this hanging, so I gotta do it this way. Now, how to stabilize? Let's go first c3, securing this knight, but I still have issues with this pawn. Maybe I could go queen b3. You might play bad. Bishop d4. Okay, let's liquidate something. So if I go rook e1 now, then he takes knight f4, and knight d3 comes next with, I would say, complications, because even if I play c4, he'll have bishop e5 in the end, and my b2 pawn is definitely lost. Maybe I didn't go deeper, but let's go g3 first, to have rook e1 and not to worry about knight f4 next. And now let's go with g4 to make these pawns stay on the dark squares. So let's not exchange for now. I want to do this. Let's take. And bring the bishop back. Kagan Blige. Bilge. Rated. Goodness. Send the casual challenges from now on. Okay, let's do this. Let's go bishop e7 and then castle. Maybe f5 later, but we'll see about that. A3 now. B3. Maybe bishop d5. Maybe it's time to give up a bishop pair and... Or maybe it's time for me to attack d3. F4, then there's E4. Okay, let's go with G6 to stop knight H5, which was possible before. Go here, bishop e5 maybe next, and then I collect this pawn. Lyrac chess, Elrec. let's go here and f5 just to open up the situation since the king is in the center. Oh god. Good god. What to do now? What to think of now? Well, let's go here and oh, let's go here to get good view. Well, just move back. And again, I'm gonna flag. Sadly enough. Oof, what was this? There was checkmate in one. Damn it. Queen d8. Chess love? I guess I'm slow today. I have to play super fast in the opening and not get into time trouble. Oh, Francis Dion, I'm sorry. You're next. Oh, that's so sweet of you. You're giving me some time. Let's go rook e1 and let's move this bishop back here. Okay, let's go now with e5 and d4. Double attack. Double attack. Okay, let's go here. But I think it doesn't do anything, basically. Okay, it was better to take on d4 maybe, but now I'm doing fine, I think. Because I got f4 and then this pawn hangs. Also a5 hangs. Also bishop b4 knight d6 will come next if you don't take care. Let's go maybe here, but I could have taken on this on e6. Send the challenge again. Yeah, Francis Dion, rapid. Let's go. Then I want to go to d6, put this knight on d7, knight on e4. But let's first play c6 to stop knight e5. All right, let's go queen e8 and queen h5. I think what white had to do before is to take and move his knight back to d2 and then try to break the center with f3. But now it's not possible because after I take knight e5 maybe, but... I'll be damned. Now, stream snipe, yes or no? Oh, but... oh, it might even work like this, but it doesn't. Because the bishop is stuck in the end. If knight e5, then I can go back and this bishop is still trapped. So you had to go bishop e4 and then knight e5. Knight d2. So now he's hoping for me to capture because bishop takes and it's all good. But I can also do this. Who is next? I saw Kagan Bilge, I don't know. Oh, let's see. Bullet. Ah. He is quick. Rook before was better. What can I do to win this game? Damn it. Let's go back. I'm too slow. I'm too slow. Wing of chess. Yasser, hello. Now I might want to go with knight e5 next if bishop e7 happens. But no, not really. Takes knight a5. Let's risk it. I mean, he can always castle, but or do this. Let's go queen b3 to put pressure on f7 and then develop like this. And hopefully this pressure will be annoying to deal with. Bishop d7, I could take on b7. Will that be enough? I beat a GM. Yeah, many times. Many times. You mean by watching this video on, like, I beat a GM in London system? That one, or? If rook b8, queen a7. Yeah, I've played Magnus like 4 times. A couple of years ago. Dushant. The US hand. I will do it. Just challenge by clicking on this link. Bishop c5. So now some threats like perpetual attack on the queen are pretty annoying. Let's go bishop g5. f6 is illegal, so queen c8 looks like the most logical. I lost 3 games and I drew 1, but it was bullet, so it's not really. Let's go here. Time control you can see in description. This is okay. 3+2 is okay. Queen c2. Let's step back. Bishop f5, I could maybe take on f7 even. I don't think it's a great trade, but because he takes on b2 as well, so I don't think I get that much. Oh, but king f7 is terrible. Why would you take with the king? Let's go b4, since the pawn isn't taken. And maybe I should switch sides. Bishop d2 maybe, just to save this pawn. There's a check, and I'll take it. The US hand. Shant. Oh, let's go bishop e6. Bishop e6, and then to meet capture on d5 with the bishop takes. Because if I took on d5 with the queen, then some discovered attacks would work. f6. Okay, let's improve the position a little bit. You play with me by clicking on this link, and then you choose the time control you want to challenge me, make it casual, so you don't lose rating if you lose, and that's it. Oh, my pawn, no. He knows better. Let's give a check. f3 is kind of what I wanted, but let's see, how can I improve this? Rook d7 maybe. And then rook e3. Whoopsie. A big whoopsie. Bishop f4. Clever. What if I go here? This is the one. Now I'd like this capture. Francis, yeah, we can play. Definitely, yes. Let's go rook e3 and on knight f4. Yeah, click on the link above, like 2-3 messages above. You see the leadchess.org link. And now maybe f4 to close the... Or maybe queen e6. Queen e6, controlling the e file in entirety. And then bishop h6 maybe to... This bishop is lurking from behind. Not doing much right now, but maybe I should have gone with f4 because now, yeah, he got f4 himself. So that ain't good. Let's bring it back. Knight f3, yeah, one more good move. I'm stopping this, but let's take this pawn. Dokoi, hello. Maybe I should take and take on c2 as well. And now it's maybe time for some slightly more passive game, like queen c3 to limit this knight slightly. Queen c3. I think even queen b2 worked, but let's make it here. And then to focus on pushing the queenside pawns. g4. That one I think only weakens him, but I could be wrong. Maybe bishop d4 would cement some things. If knight e5, king e6, facing the danger, welcoming danger. Maybe queen b2. Knight d2. I could go bishop c3. But I'm not sure. I'm not so sure about what happens on this. Will I escape the checks? Queen d2, queen b7, king here. I don't think I escape checks. So I gotta take with the bishop, queen d5, king e7. I I think I escaped them. Let's see. Because I might escape to h7. And then this. Yeah, that's a pretty good try. Let's go here. Wow. I almost screwed this up. But it's not late for screwing this up. Jesus Christ, I'm messing this up. Well, now at least there's no queen e7. That was pretty close. Who is next? Chess Wide World. 10 plus 5, but I'll take it. Lucky me, I had the increment. Otherwise, I would lose that. Let's go queen b3. And then go back. And then develop. So, my idea is to play knight e2 and push e4 to get more space by e5 later on. The second idea could be to play knight d2 and b3 to break this black's pawn chain. But I'll do this one, I think. Wait, no. If he takes, maybe I could take on c4. But no, I will take on e4 and make this weak. Because on b5 I can always answer with a4 and start to undermine the pawn chain. So I guess black has to allow e5 to happen. So that implies that black has to move either the queen or the knight from f6. Unless he wants to play e5, which looks a bit crazy. G4. Now let's go with h4. But now I think I made a mistake. I should have played e5 first. Okay. Knight to g8. What was that? Let's go h5. That was a bit strange to me because this knight won't have a nice outpost on f5, which is usually what you want when you bring this knight back to g8. So I don't know what black is doing. Queen c7. But also, what am I doing? I'm not going to play rook g3 now. But okay. Knight h4, let's play like this. To somehow, in a way, to stop knight f5. And prepare f4. And later I might play b3 to take away the c4 pawn. But first I have to find out what which side does he want to castle. Oh, that's really committal. Let's go rook g3. But I gotta be careful of moves like f4 later. So if he moves king to f8 and I go knight f3, then big whoopsie. f4 I lose an exchange. So I can start maybe with f4 now. If he plays f4, I don't take. I play because of king f8 and I cannot go back. He does this. Let's go f4. I think I'm making it easier for him to blockade, but I feel like in the long run I will break this fortress. Because there's just too many weaknesses to hold. Knight f3 maybe. Bishop f7. Just kidding. But queen f7, damn, I didn't see that. But did he see? He did see it. Queen h5. Let's go rook h3. Rook did the job, defending from this. And it doesn't mean it won't swing back to e3 or anything else. I just need to temporarily put it here to perform some useful job. Maybe bishop e2 and move the knight away, let's say to g6. And then we can talk about removing this rook from h3, but so far I think it's needed here. Let's go here. g5, wow. So after g5, I gotta take, I guess. But that's a good exchange for me. I'll play g3, and he's forever weakened on the king side. It makes my play much easier now. Okay, g3 is a bit weak, but I can deal with that. Now I want to take on f6 and jump to knight, jump with knight to e5, and then recapture in case of exchange with d pawn. Because if I take with the e pawn, there might be some queen g5, f4 stuff, which I don't quite like. So what's it gonna be? Next, battle carrot. Fe5. I think it's time to take with the knight for this exchange to occur, and take with the d pawn. And then rook d4, queen d2, queen e3, slowly improving. Let me see, what's that gonna be? Yeah, maybe rook d4, just beginning of the pressure. This one, does it hang? And I swing back to f1, queen f3, queen e2. It doesn't seem to bother me. Unless I blunder something, which we'll see very soon. So on queen g4, bishop goes back to f1, and there's no danger of losing this pawn. Carrot, battle carrot, are you here? Send the challenge back if you... Battle carrot. I'll wait like maybe half a minute. Okay, casual, and I'll accept now. Blitz challenges will have priority. Let's go queen b6 again, like yesterday, to see what happens here. And go e5. What's your nickname? Let me see. Oh yeah, you're here. Let's give a check, and on bishop d2, queen d4. Sometimes the challenges are lost, so it happened a lot of times that I didn't accept somebody because simply I couldn't see the challenge go through. Bishop c4 in the fantasy style. Enter scene. I'm gonna accept 3+2 first. So next is gonna be Dokoi. Oh, so this is gonna happen. Okay, d5 is not a big threat because of bishop c5. a3, I gotta go back. Take, go here. And I think this is almost over because after king e2 I'll go rook e8, attacking this bishop, and it doesn't look like he can save it. Knight f1, I can take. Actually, there is a way to stop it, but maybe not. No, I don't think there's a way. Knight e5 maybe, but bishop e5. Nope. Dokoi, you're next. And then S0TS is next. That was you? Oh god. Let's see. Andrew scene. No, he didn't delete. Let's go here and get to c8. Let's maybe get knight b4 next, so I can trade this annoying knight. Wait, I could have done... Oh, I could have taken a knight before. But maybe on bishop d5 he has castles, so... Not a big miss. Let's actually target this one. And my point is, after rook c1, that maybe I could take on c4. Maybe I could take on c4 now. And the point is, if you take on c7, the point... Well, maybe there's no point. Maybe it was best to get knight c7 and then pin my knight. Bishop d6. Excellent move. Can I go knight e7, knight d6? Is it a problem? King d7? Not really, I'd say. I have... Oh, no, I don't have it. Maybe c6. And then let's go king c7. f3. I'd go for this, but there is this knight e3, which I don't really like. Let's go knight e7. On e4, just move back. But now it becomes a little bit obnoxious. There was f4 earlier, so it was a bit unpleasant. g3, stopping this makes a lot of sense. Bishop c5, maybe to get to d4. Okay. Okay, now maybe it's time to step aside from the pin. Maybe. Because at some point b5 will be unpleasant and I want to keep structure as it is right now. Just double the rooks on the d file and liquidate everything. Yeah, I can take on c3. Maybe then I'll bring the knight back to e7 or like this, maybe to e6 and then to do something. Third idea is to maybe exchange knights via b6. So he wants to go rook d2. I'm not gonna stop him. Knight e3. Okay. Knight to f5 doesn't do anything. I can go rook d3 and target some pawns. And always I can kick him away with g6, but I don't really need it right now, so... Rook d1 loses the exchange by take knight d4. Actually, even this I can go g6 for the lulls, but let's go here. Okay, let me see. Rook b3, I can go probably with this next move and hit a3 and f3, and it's time to take some pawns. Control the d file always. Let's move it back. Let's just control it a little bit more. Well, let's go g6 then. This who is next? Murat. 3+2. Let's go here and play like this, but I always hate it slightly. Let's go bishop g5. Oh, I almost didn't even see that this is jeez. Okay, let's do this and fix my pawns. Oh, I could have done takes, rook fb1, and then b6 is lost. Let's go back here. E5. Let's push d5. And if he goes back, to go c4. I think without queens, this pawn majority on the king side is not so dangerous as with queens on the board. So I can do this. Let's give first a little tickle to the rook and then rook a1. to provoke something like a6 or anything. Oh, but there's tickle e4. No, let's change the plan. Bishop d3 and rook e1. Scratch that. I cannot play rook e1 because of e4. Takes, bishop f5. Jeez. What is happening? Let's take and go rook e1 because now f6 is met with this. Or maybe even c5. Why not? But I think simple pawn grabbery would do it. f5, bishop h5. I'm doing okay, I think. Back. Escape. And then maybe some f3 or, in the crazier situation, g4. But I don't think I need that right now. Maybe simple thing like f3, but oh, scratch that. f3, e3. Let's go rook c1. Maybe this is that crazy moment when I had to go for something like a g4. So let's go for g4. Because if he takes on d2, I have two passed pawns basically, which will run very fast. I just hope they don't run fast as Noah Lyles on 200 meters. I hope it's like Tebogo. c5, d6, c6. That would work. There's that. Okay. Free pawn. And then I can defend it. But maybe I messed up here. Just a tiny bit. No, this pawn is not actually in danger, so let's push. How to handle this situation? Maybe the best is to go f6, I don't know. Something has to be played. The point is to remove the rook from blockading the d pawn so I can move it. But it's also questionable. Will my king be in too much of a danger? There was this. There was that. He blocked me now. It's not gonna be easy. Maybe let's go here and evacuate something. h3 to get my king there. Give a check. And then what? Then what? Bishop g4 maybe? Maybe f4. But okay, let's not play with my food. Who is there else? Let's play Manish. Next. You're next. Let's go here in queen d3. Since black played h6, it's gonna be tough to play g6. Maybe bishop f8. So let's take, go queen d3, and I'm going to h7. But is it gonna make anything for me? I think it will, because queen h7, bishop g6, and ideas like bishop h6 also work quite nicely. Let's enter. Knight d4. Okay, let's take. Go bishop g6. Knight f6 traps my queen. No. Don't listen to me. Rook e7, there's a mate. Don't listen to me. And now let's extract the queen. I don't see your challenge, Bandia. Bandla. Let's go. Move back. Anti-stream sniping. And it's fine. So, yeah, you can take back. Yes, I'll play all of you. Oh, bishop here. What a move. Maybe rook e3. Oh, but knight g4. No. Queen can go here, maybe. Next is Andrew, but your challenge is lost. I gotta write down this. Who's next and what? Anderson. Then, sorry Manish for waiting. Then who's there? Bandla. Then Honor. Bob Sapp, you're next. Is that a reference to K1 or? I don't get the reference. No, but I don't see what's the order. That's the problem. They just randomly appear. Let's go G5 next. The croak up. Bob's up, you're next. If he dies, he dies. Alright, let's provoke some pawns here. Let's give a little nudge. Maybe rook a7 to provoke this pawn. Provocateur. Yeah, I said you're next. So who the fuck is Bob Sapp? Andrew, you're next. Bob Sapp is K1 fighter, kickboxer. But he looks like more of a UFC or... So after Andrew, there's Bandla, there's Onur. IR Jibs isn't then, and oh, Big Muha, sorry, first Big Muha after Honor. Big Mucha is not on this list. I don't know what's happening with the challenges, but... Now I see you. Yeah, I accept rapid. This line is very interesting, but I don't know that much about it. I know mostly about what happens on knight c6, knight c3, knight d8, knight d1, knight f7, and that stuff. But what happens after this? Oh, your Sots. Yeah, makes sense. After Big Mucha, Sots is next. So now I guess I gotta go with d5 to follow up with capturing this guy. Let's go. And on knight c6, I guess I gotta take with the b pawn and take this. So after Sots, next will be... The rest played before, so I'm gonna wait until someone new pops up. Let's take it. And in the end, we both have some structural defects. I have double pawns, he has that. Do I want rook b8 maybe to... But he's gonna castle and I cannot defend c7 so nicely. Let's go here. Pause Luca. It's going pretty well. Bishop b4. Check. To make it a bit uncomfortable. But maybe he's just gonna go king e2 and then... Yeah, I was thinking about that for a little while. Like here. Bishop f4, but there's queen c3 maybe, and... I mean, it doesn't have to be a big problem, but it's a little bit annoying. Let's go here. I'm not sure if you meant the first capture or the second. I think you meant the first one. Now if king g3 I go back and... Ah, he does this. Alright. Let's move. Let's move back. And if this check happens, I'm thinking of simply going this way. Let's go here. I want to get king of the hill. get to e5. He can't touch me there. King of the hill. We'll see how smart that is. Bishop b5, I'd have king c5 to defend this one. So, king e5 next. What you gonna do? Maybe it's best to go bishop b5 and force king to get to c5. But then I might put pressure on the queenside pawns, let's say by playing rook b8, provoking something like b3, and then getting with the king here. So it's not so easy to judge. King f4. Oh. g5, positional pawn sacrifice. You know what? I'll do it. Screw it. Oh, so he didn't want to do this, okay. Because on king e5, this king looks a little bit... Oh yeah, I can take on g2. I wanted just a different thing. Oh, I can't do that, but... oh yeah. My bad. And now I have a nice structure on the queen side, ready to be pushed even further. Very mobile structure. Indeed. If bishop e2, I mean rook d4. But no, I didn't even see that I can take on g2. I was only looking at king e5 and then king h4, rook g8, keeping this king very passive and whatnot. I wasn't looking at grabbing material. Not my style. Let's go here to soften up the bishop. If c3, then rook d6 back. If bishop c4, well, then I'm not sure. But it's too soon for thinking about that. Bishop e2. Okay, let's do this. Rook e8. I like how this looks. So maybe I like it too much. Maybe I shouldn't like it that much. Maybe bishop c6, but let's go here. I think it's winnable. I want to provoke c4 somehow. But it doesn't happen for me. Maybe c4 now, but let's just play some slow move first. c4, here it goes. I'm not sure what's the benefit of me provoking this, but we'll see. d4 is weakened, that's the benefit. I'm pretending I don't know what's the benefit. But now I have to push h5 somehow, which I'll achieve by putting white in zugzwang, by making some waiting moves and whatnot, like in this case, for example. h6. And now he either moves his pawn to a3, a5, a4, whatever. And now I can push. Push a5 maybe now. If a4, c6, and bishop is forced to move away from this diagonal, and then I push h4, push h5. But even then, what do I get? Oh, but this is maybe an improvement. Wait a second. Nah. I got too optimistic. a4 looks pretty risky for me, I would say. So let's just go h5. But now what? Now what? If I push... I don't know. This looks like a clear draw. I don't know what was that, but thank you. So next is Bandla. Bandla, are you here? Let's go with f4 to restrict the king, and then get king d4. Also, this one might work. Yeah, HG is just a draw because he'll play a4 next and completely lock down the situation. What is the second misclick in 3 games? Insane. Next, Bandla. Hemant Bandla. Yeah, you played very well. I mean, the mistake in the end was mechanical, not chess-wise, so it happens a lot online. Let's go d5. So after Bandla, Onur is playing. And then Big Mucha, and then Sotiris. Let's go c5. And maybe exchange the bishops by a5, bishop a6. Queen h2. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we can play later, but I'm not sure if anyone new will pop up, so they'll have priority. Let's go knight c6, and in case of b3, b5. Let's play f6. But now my bishop is a bit misplaced here, because this is all locked. Let's go bishop f6. When are we hitting 2700? Not sure. This year. Bishop d4, is that any good? Bishop d4, knight g5. I already dislike it. Wait, but I can play e5. Takes. Yeah, I'm not in danger. Let's open up this poor guy. Poor guy. Knight f3. Let's move back to g6 to get a tempo on a bishop. And now let's connect the rooks. But first, let's avoid bishop c4, shall we? Maybe I should take on b5 with the queen, actually, to put pressure on b2. Nah, let's take like this. Oh, it's 3+0. Jeez. I got to be quick. Yeah, I think you played well. A little bit passive for my taste, but in general I think you played well. Maybe rook a6 and then to stop knight d6, this annoying stuff. Okay, now I have to get used to not playing with increment. Let's take... It's tough to switch from one type to another. Oh yeah, that's right. But I never wanted to take on g2. I wanted to play king e5 and then restrict your king that way. Oops. No, it wasn't a blundered pawn, like I expected some compensation. Like king e5, king on h4, rook g8, and start hustling here. Okay, next, Honor. Honor, are you here? The challenge is lost. Yeah, but I thought maybe h5 and then still something will happen. Honor is next. 3+2. Yeah, it was a good game until you blundered a piece. I think you played very well. Like even this, I'm not sure if this sacrifice is sound or anything, but at least they have an extra pawn on the queen side. Let's go check. Bishop b5. And if you take, then knight to b5. FIDE rating is 2246. Don't listen to them. Now 96 comes next, and that's... Oh, that's not the end. Wait. I was blinded. Oh my god, it's over 9,000. Do I have enough for bishop g5 to be played? Let's go. Oh, did I have this move? For fuck's sake. I had queen e4. But it's okay. You see, queen e4, bishop e7, queen a8, and that's it. Simple math. Queen e4 now. Second take. Redemption story. But now it doesn't work. Damn it. Okay. Oh, that's what you were thinking. Queen e7. But I could go, you know, knight c7 and... Damn, that's a bad miss. King d8, takes, take a rook. Age. And now he's got a nice way to get away from all of this. And it wasn't this, it was just castle. Because... Oh wait, now 96 and queen 6. 95, queen e5. Calculation, masterclass. So 95, queen e5, this rook hangs on h8. Also bishop h6. Wait, I had this... I had mate in 2, did I? didn't I? Calculation masterclass. My ass. Well, I'm showing different ways to give a checkmate, I guess. Honor. Next is Big Mucha. Can you send the challenge again? But you know, it's anyways bishop h6 mate, so this way it's forced. Bishop h6, you know, but this way it's it looks disrespectful. Big Mucha, you're next. And then Sotiris. So after Sotiris, Shauna is going for a match. Leah is playing after Shauna. Yeah, I wasn't aware that it came out as sadistic. This time I didn't want to appear that way, but you can't escape your nature, I guess. Let's go bishop d3, and I have a nice g5 square. Let's go here, and then knight g5. And also by queen e2 I'm hinting maybe at castle and queenside. Bye, Chessmaster. Let's go knight g5, and if castle happens, then I can take. No, if you... What was the saying? If you can take a queen or give a checkmate, take a queen, because a checkmate isn't checkmate, maybe. Something like that. By Lasker, I think. But maybe there's a saying about the checkmate as well. So... Is it free? I hope so. Bishop g6 for fun. I thought about it, but nah. Bishop g6 takes queen e6. Oh, but I could take with the knight. Oh, it's not a sacrifice. Jesus. It's winning. Missing wins, just like that. My best days are over, sadly. Oh yeah. If I did that, Is there a way, like maybe 95, right? Getting old. So, bishop g6, now it's more interesting to play like this. Now let's play boring chess. I could have gone back. Oh. Yeah, that, I forgot about Title Tuesday completely. Good morning, Khalil. So let's see, what are... Oh. How did the notation for capture go from semicolon to X? I don't know, it changed a while ago, I think. Let's go here. Maybe 20 years ago. But I don't know who decided on that. One day they got bored of semicolon. Let's go h6 to destabilize this knight. If takes, rook h6, and now this knight is helpless, like now. Just do queen f3. So who is there? Okay, all the old names. Was bishop g6 really winning? He could have gone bishop g5. Wait. Like here. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Maybe bishop g6, bishop g5, but bishop g5. You take and go back to d2 if he gives a check. Queen d5. Okay. Bishop f6. And then take. Big Mucha, Sotiris, you're next. .96 here. Ah, now I am. Yeah, tough. I'm just missing things today. What to do? You don't cry over spilt milk. Now g4. No, that would be more sadistic, I think. Because on rook h7 he can take on f3 and then bishop f6. Big believer of Taoist philosophy. Taoist. So now g5, g6 comes next. Unless there's g6 by black. What's it gonna be now? Rook h4, but in that case I play bishop e2. And after Shauna and after Leah, I'm gonna play Andrew again. And I think that's how this stream gonna finish. Well, after Andrew, Vienna Alapin, and Srikara with many numbers. G6. No, I don't think so. Let's go bishop e3 and then bishop e2. Let's not rush with g5 just yet. Let's go bishop e2 and queen d2 castle. I want to stay flexible because maybe if he castles maybe on the king side, then I can go g5 since there's no knight h5 then. Let's go here. Don't you ever think like, would I be able to teach people? It's a normal question. Let's castle. Rook c3. Bam. Well, if I go... Oh, maybe I could go queen b4 to take me some pawn skis. Daka, hello. We tried to summon you yesterday on Twitch by playing this song, but unfortunately you weren't there. I almost cried. If d5, I can do this. Okay, now he's got some play here, but let's go rook h1 to eliminate one defender, maybe. You see to which lengths we go to make you present in chat. Oh, 3 computers at once, that's bleeding. That will make me bleed. What do I want to do? Let's go rook h7. Yeah, I hope. I really hope. Bishop c5 maybe? Knight c5. Oh, but can I escape that? Wait a second. Well, simple king b1 will suffice. Avoiding this. Knight d3. And my rook on h7 will be very happy about certain events. Let's say d4. I have bishop c4. No, it's only this. Oh, jeez. I showed you everything. No, come on. Stefan, please. I don't write down, I just remember. Maybe I could go back here. Oh, would you like to know that? Yes, of course. Like Death Note. I am Milan.com, yeah. You got me. Let's go here. Threatening maybe this and also this. But maybe this is not a big threat. Unfortunately. Maybe this check. Forcing this. And then bishop f3, bishop d5. Slowly finding my way. Or second option, g5 and then bishop g4. More sadistic approach. Let's try this. Let's see how is that gonna be defended against. If you take bishop g4, king e7. Oh, but then I take on d7. If f5, queen e6, and I take a rook. But what am I threatening next move? Maybe some rook e1. Not so impressive, is it? Let's go rook e1 and take on e5. Yeah, something like c3, c4 would open up the position, and that also works. Also, what's up with queen d5? That's also... not so bad. f6. Then I take. So my next opponent is Shone. Shone, you're next. And then Leah, and then Andrew. Let's go for this. If b5, I wanted to go knight a5, which now I might regret, but let's go knight c3. Let's go there. e5, okay. Let's move it back. Wait, I can do this. And then take on e5. Let's not complicate with this. Although I think my knight will get out, but I'm 2 pawns up, so... No, I'm just bad. No sandbagging, nothing. Leah is next. That's so touching. And Andrew is next after this game finishes. Maybe I could take with the pawn, actually. Yeah, probably that's better to control e4. Much better. And after Andrew, Vienna Alapin, Britara 831, and so on. Oh, there's Queen f3. Wait a second. Do I have to give up some pawns here? Yes, you're next. Oh no. Moment of a lack of something. Let's go e4, f4. Yeah, there's that. King f8 doesn't do that much for me. So let's go bishop e7. We had clear compy for a missing pawn. I mean, it's not even a debate if there's a compensation or not. I want to provoke some a3 here. I want to do that because then I have a hook to exploit. I move back, push b4, b5, b4, or b5, a4, b4, and I have a much easier time to open up. Yeah, compy is always nice, especially when there's no compy. And now, did I have? I didn't have a queen d5, right? I didn't have it. Queen e4 now, or not? Sacrifice. Sacrifice on. Let's go b5 anyways, and then b4. It's gonna open up pretty soon. I had bishop a3, but is it enough? I didn't really think. That's a good tip. They don't matter if his king will be mated. So c3, is that something that you would like here? But then I could go with bishop a3. Oh yeah. Do I just go g6 or do I? Yeah, just go g6. And if AB, then there's A3. Wow, this... Do I need to be prophylactic here? I don't think I do. Let's take knight c6 here. I go queen d6 and... or maybe queen d7. No, queen d6. Maybe he got queen e5, but I don't care that much. Yeah, now it's a little bit annoying. Because he got that, yeah. Maybe I could get away with... Well, actually I couldn't get away. He's gonna take on a3 and then... Let's go there. If queen e5, I have f6. I'm a pawn down, but my attack doesn't look so promising anymore. Sad music. Queen c3. That one doesn't seem helpful to white. Because I wanted knight e5 anyways, and I'm not sure how is he improving the pieces like this. Maybe he thought I would play knight f5 and then d5. That would make a good explanation to why was this a move. Maybe c6 to meet c4 with rook b3, but down a pawn, down a hope. Oh, come on, don't do this. Let's stop queen f6 in case he tries something. But I don't really see. Let's go here. This will end up in a bloodbath. It won't be nice. rook b8, queen takes d5, and I don't think I'm having enough. But neither I have it here, so... I see a nice move for white that might lock down my attack completely. And that is... Oh, not this one. I thought maybe d5, but... I didn't even look at this move, to be honest. Rook c6. I was surprised. d5, rook c5, queen f6, queen f5. Maybe that's what he missed from a distance. But it doesn't have to be so bad for him. I mean, he enters endgame. What the hell? Oh. Knight c2, what a resource. But maybe I have this one. So knight c2, queen f6, knight a3, king a2. And then it's all over. But what happens if I go to d5 instead? Wait. No, queen f5, queen f6 I had exchange of queens, but now he's gonna interfere that. What am I supposed to do here? Knight d5, probably rook d5, and I'm still screwed. Wow, what a move. Something has to be played, right? Rook d5, knight b4. No, knight d5. Let's go here. See what he got for me. Time for the scramble for bamboozling. Oh, but you take on d1 take and... Yeah, it's possible. let's go here. I don't know, maybe I wasn't too careful. Let's go here. Take. Queen d4. I don't know. It's a big gift. But not really clear how to win the game. Let's go here. Ah, but this was quite unnecessary. Yeah, I'm screwed here. Yeah, he goes all the way to a7 and that's it. Good game. To find all of this was quite impressive. Andrew, you're next. Okay, now let's take here and play something else like this one. Yeah, in that middle game I think I had first a very strong attack, but kind of messed up. But then, I don't know, I missed a lot of things. Yeah, I thought you would play something like d5, knight b5, and to lock the b file somehow. So now my idea is to take on c3, take on e4, and have some nice play. No, just take a pawn. What is that? I think the queue is over. After Andrew, Vienna Alpin is next, and Srikar, so they're only playing, and that concludes the stream. Be the RNG practice generator. Ladybird. A movie? G6 maybe. And then take on C3 and try to stabilize there. Knight c2, knight d4. All right. So to stop this move, right? I don't want to give up this pawn. It's the only thing that makes my position, well, not acceptable, but yeah, acceptable is the word. Let's go rook e6 and then maybe d5 later. If f4, I wanted to go queen f6. Let's see how that goes. Queen a5. Maybe check and queen d5, but aha, he can take my pawn here. Yay, I see that. Yeah, this position is a little bit problematic. Okay, let's give a check. Get to b6. And on queen g5 I can go queen e3 maybe and pretend to be okay. Oh, but even then I'm not okay. Wait. What is happening with this? Maybe I can go f6 instead. f6 and then we might have some bishop ending again. Or maybe bishop a6, f5 immediately now. Let's try this. Oh, I could have taken on b2 maybe. So what's it gonna be? Queen e3. Terrorize white with exchange offers. Oh fuck, there's that. Yeah, somehow I missed that move. Jesus Christ. Queen d4 and okay, go back. Rook e7. This with comp. With insignificant comp. Daka, you have a copycat. Are you honored or are you disturbed? Oh, but I'm just... a resi button. Well, I don't care. Yeah, good game. Vienna Alapin, are you here? No, it's not iPhone. It's Honor. Oh, where are you? Okay, Vienna Alapin, it's your turn. And Shrikara, I think. Yeah. When I lose, everyone comes out and tries to greet me. It's... He has some good points, so I don't know. Maybe he's cringy, he's this and that, but sometimes he can hit the bullseye. So e5 hangs. Is that Is that so? Let's sack pawn. No shots fired. This one. Bishop c5. I think this is better because I hit c2 and I might get bishop f5 with more tempo. And actually maybe rook e8 was much better, yeah. No, need to be aggressive here. Everything is under control. I got them obedient. Or so I think. Let's move it back. He might play b5 and then we can work on that pawn. What now, Daka? What is the problem now? Seems cool, but maybe it's very stupid. My pawn hangs. Let's go maybe a6. You would never. Come on. Oh, thanks. You have time to change that opinion. You see how people are turning on me, so take time. So rook d3 might save a piece to release this knight to a3. So... Oh, but do I? I know how to block people. Who told you that? I cannot block people. I know, I banned somebody last time. Remember. Come on. It was an unforgettable moment. Yeah? It was on YouTube. So be careful. I want to play b4, but I don't want to allow this jump. And also I might prepare just some pawn pushes. I'm learning, I'm evolving every day. Evolving. Let's go. Pikachu to Raichu. I don't know these stadiums of Pokemons, but I know what you're going to reference. Like, I know. Let's go Rook C8 to maybe get some damage here. Yeah, the revenge was only yours, but in the next Milan versus viewers, I'm the one who took it personally. Oh, jeez. 93. So what's it gonna be? Maybe exchange of knights. Doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty bad. Oh, but there's still no g4 threat. What am I doing? Let's go b4. But there might be. Knight g4 now. Or maybe this. Let's see where this rook goes after queen b5. I'm also defending a6, but knight d4 next. My bishop is very excellently placed, superbly placed on h6, does fuck all. And I might have to go back here. Can we get the stream of Milan adopting the ones who scalped him in these sandbag viewer matches? Maybe. 3-0 match to 10 wins. Like you did back in the day. You provocateur. Maybe rook c6 to defend this poor bastard. The almighty. Alright then. The next stream is on Twitch. 5 p.m. Serbian time. In about 3 hours. We had 100 spectators. What? Really? That's awesome. Yeah, today. Title Tuesday. I'm playing it. And then after Title Tuesday, I'll be doing some training. I mean, to call it a training again is a stretch, but I'm gonna do some tactics. I'm gonna read a book and so on. Let's go here. These knights are quite bad. But there's g4. Incoming. g4 I missed, unfortunately. h3. What's it gonna be now? Титульный вторник. This is gonna be tricky. Tricky to deal with. Let's go here. Although I'm not too thrilled about this. At first I thought f5 is possible, but it wasn't. Now my bishop is much better. Конечно. Yes. Yeah, I'll play rook e4 maybe next. Knight g3 won't be a threat to a rook, so that's nice. And I might just push my pawn forward. Oh, I could have gone maybe bishop h6 now. Once my bishop is doing much better. Or I should maybe block the king side by g5 and then transfer bishop to d6. Should be done. And then even an exchange sack would work like magic. But yeah, he's playing very well, defending quite tenaciously. I'd have to go g5 next move. Do not think about potential fg, so I can involve this bishop actually. But let's see. He's a bit tied up, so he cannot really move so easily. He moves the rook, he loses a knight. He moves a knight, something else happens. g5. Okay. This is how we do. This is how we do it. Like d7 maybe, but that's gonna be rough on me. Wait, should I look for revenge? Oh yeah, you beat me once. Oh, I have to destroy you now. No, with even bigger motivations. Oh, I took it personally. Knight f2. Good. Knight f2. Maybe knight b6 and then go here. I mean, if anyone is not putting pressure down, it's you. Releasing pressure. I want to go back to d7 so I can defend in case I need. Plus d5 is now much safer. See you, Andrew. See you maybe on Title Tuesday. Take care. Oh, but I now realized what threat I stopped now. He could have taken on e4 and went to pin my rook. Ah, he just plays this. Let's go to d7. You think? No. I could get knight to c4, d6, and so on. By the way, one guy who I played on stream, maybe you remember this one, when I got completely crushed. He took on a7, b7, and so on. He was banned. You got to remember my losses, come on. They're so enjoyable. If I take, then there's d5 maybe. No. Let's go here. And if d5, there's e3. Oh, I was so pissed that I quit streaming that day. And then I reported and I got my 20 points back. How many languages do I know? English, Serbian, a little bit of German, a little bit of Spanish, and that's it. Enough. Now knight c4 or knight d5 comes next, so what's it gonna be? Okay, let's mix things up with knight c4 and then try to get like this, but maybe it's a wrong decision. Okay, make a passed pawn at least. Until it's not too late. So, Srikara, are you here? Srikara. I guess not. That was a nice defense from you. Pretty good. What is this? 3 hours and 30 minutes. Damn, I have to eat something. I gotta go now. If there's no... Wait a second. No. Okay. See you guys in 3 hours. A little more than 3 hours, and... how many years? 5 Jahre? But very, very schlecht. Very schlecht Deutsch.